Looking at Jen. Looking at Jen. See, world champion, Josh Alexander.
But you'd want to be in that spotlight.
I don't give a damn who's next.
Alexander gets all of it. And Josh Alexander for the Impact.
Good to be back in this arena. And it
do you want everyone out here to feel sorry for you? Through all your military career, he's destroyed several tables and very valuable. You got it?
Myers once again trying to walk away from Morrissey, but no. Oh! Through the table!
PCO, I gave you fair warning. Heck, in front of the whole world.
Come on, PCO. You can hit. He's not human!
PCO. I'll see him preparing to battle on the monster. We call this guy.
For the last 20, no light! Main event.
And a night of carnage that will be a tables match.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a tables match. Internal wrestler, Brian Myers.
For a long time, he has been needling and blood out of jealousy for the way that Cardona and Chelsea Green.
Well, obviously, W. Morrissey has made it, and Myers is the most professional wrestler for a reason. Hell, he was out here.
W. Morrissey.
Of course, they were screwed out of that matchup because of the involvement of the major Myers and Morrissey. Well, Morrissey thought he'd put Myers behind him. Then Morrissey was extraordinarily heartfelt. You remember it.
I can't excuse that action, especially with all the history I've been in Elimination Challenge. It was W. Morrissey who took Chelsea at ringside.
I thought that was kind of funny. You win, put your opponent through a table.
I hope Morrissey puts you through.
Plenty of bad blood here in this matchup. Just 2 days before TV and YouTube for our Ultimate Insiders. Ticket information.
One way or the other, this has been months in the mix, except for Brian Myers.
Well, that's because Myers been running away. Morrissey. Oh! A crossbody there by Myers. Dynamite, and no doubt not close to 100% physical. 7 feet tall, probably over 300 pounds.
Greer. But if there's anybody,
he is. He absolutely.
It's Brian Myers. I believe in him.
Sent the table into the ring. Up his younger brother right now.
Of mind over matter for Brian Myers. Oh! Well, I guess you worry about the mind as long as your brain's not getting rattled on the.
You can understand why Morrissey will want to get this match over. I'm trying to set up the table, and Myers will.
There you go. Let big.
The action can go anywhere. The only way this match ends.
Morrissey's looking for it. He wants it.
And Myers escapes like he's done for months.
Effective counter wrestling.
Some would say cowardice.
To the ring.
Oh!
You get top guy on the most.
To the face, and he earned that. God, look at send up for the BQE.
Whoa! Morrissey had intentions of putting Brian Myers all the way through the floor. He's here to save the day. 2 is better than 1. Here, look how strong Morrissey is. This is fair.
In Impact history, he beat 9 wrestlers in 1 match.
Myers.
Choke slam. Chelsea Green with the digital media title belt. Oh,
there you go.
To the head.
Out his hands on Chelsea Green again.
And now
Table, Tommy. I believe we're going to get another
injury. Myers thinks he's got this in the bag. He's using Cartona's switch.
Let's see all of us.
Oh, they're trying. They did this back in the 2300 arena in Philly.
3. Oh! First into the steel post, and now Chelsea Green holding on to
Almost like a battery ram.
Morrissey goes for the table, and now still with a piece of the table, and down goes Myers.
Nagroski himself. Come on.
That's Jordan Grace.
She had
Grace and Morrissey in the 8-team elimination challenge.
1, 2, round 1. He's not in this match.
Grace trying to help. And Cartone. Double catch is still underway. It's got to be Morrissey or Myers that goes through a table.
As Jordan Grace chases Chelsea Green out of the arena.
A table. Oh, right to the midsection.
Gotta stay focused.
Cartonis and the Rebel. Oh!
No.
Streaming down center of the ring.
Morrissey. That table is still out on the ramp side of the ring. Adorned.
Oh my God! Oh, the table! Morrissey! Good, the insane strength of W. Morrissey. Take a look back here in this matchup. There's plenty of involvement from Green. Boom! Through the table with Cardona, and the match continues. And then outside, through the table, behind him. Morrissey celebrating. So satisfying for Morrissey.
Puts away months.
Siege is Saturday and still to come tonight.
Willie Mack, Rich, it'll be Chris Bay and Jay White.
C or whatever the hell their name is, connection, but the same, but y'all ain't got no guns, so we about to push all your asses some work.
What? You don't care? I don't care.
Yo, don't be busting up in here. Oh,
I don't give a damn. I can do whatever I want. Man, if you had that attitude, you'd still be a...
You should keep that mouth shut if you willing to put your money where your
always ready. I got you was always ready.
It's idle.
Whoa,
Just saying.
We'll slow your roll there, Tommy Bear, because they can't look past you, Chris Bay.
Also tonight, making his in-ring debut on Hero Ishii faces Steve Macklin.
But don't inhuman freak PCO.
Well, let's not forget, and just for our ultimate insiders, it's Under Siege.
And what a man against Ishii.
Meanwhile, Steve Macklin who faces Ishii illustrations on Chris Sabin. Meanwhile, speaking of which, 5-on-5.
I need to mention the Virtuoso losing the Ring of Honor Women's Championship.
Hey, this time, Havoc steps up and challenges for the Impact
World Tag Team Championships.
here on Access TV.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a Funky Japan Rocky
MJN Center, the historic MJN Center for hosting us X Division title match here this evening.
Now, looking to bring some X Division gold.
Inevitable.
Division title reign. He captured it in a triple threat match a few weeks ago.
Inevitable for a reason, and it came to fruition. The inevitable one is going to make a little bit of history himself, walking in as the representing and reigning X Division champ.
Weeks, Ace Austin, remember, he does owe a contractual rematch to the... Ace Austin got caught in a way that he seems to always get caught here in this company. Your mouth.
Well, Ace Austin has proved that he is one of the wrestling. So I don't think Ace Austin has any problem defending his champ.
Athlete alive. Rocky Romero took exception to that. I thought it's Austin.
Which was, to me, was just blatant disrespect. After we're going to see who's game here.
If you're off,
imagine, because he is one of the best X Division athletes. He is the best juniors. He's watching athletes like Rocky Romero who have made their careers.
Of Eddie Edwards, Ring of Honor World Champion Jonathan Gresham, young, less than 25 years of age, if I'm not mistaken.
Anybody. The crowd does love it. But I don't know anybody who's...
Out of the corner, Austin. Oh, able to take Romero off. A ton of explosion.
Speed. I think he's got the strength advantage. But you want to talk about the little things. Oh! Could be running it.
Oh, the cocky.
Lines, but Ace stopping him short.
Oh, X Division Championship is at stake. Austin versus Romero. Title is on the line. Ace Austin defending against
Austin has has to be careful here. You give the veteran Romero an opening.
Championship matches happening this Saturday, May 7th in the Greater Cincinnati Ultimate Insiders. Tickets are available at ImpactWrestling.com. The carnage is continued as Jonah and PCO.
Monsters Ball to cap it all off. What a night here on Edge. That can teach you to never turn your back on an athlete the caliber.
Western title cannot change hands via countout or disqualification. Romero knows.
Romero as well as a multi-time tag team champion in Japan.
Oh, into the apron. Romero trying to sweep out the legs, and it's pretty difficult to catch.
For Ace Austin there.
This is Austin trying to make an example. If Austin were able to beat it.
Send a message to everybody in New Japan Pro.
Cockiness of Ace Austin, he would be content to take a count-out victory. Romero clears the ropes. Austin out of the outside.
Rocky caught a little bit of the impact there, though, as well, as he Hurricane Rana.
Romero feeling the effects of this X Division title match. Oh, tornado DDT!
Yep.
Imagine the humiliation if Austin loses his title in his ring to win the championship. Kick out by Austin.
How confident is he going to be as a champion? We're seeing it.
Right to the face of Romero.
And once again here, dead center of the ring, and look at the way Rocky Romero sits down with it.
It's a Romero.
He's crawling and he makes it to that bottom rope.
An end on the X Division crown.
Championship gold around his waist.
Ring is Austin. Oh, what a spin kick, and down goes. Is it inevitable? The fold! Ace Austin with a statement before his opportunity as X Division champion.
He will represent this brand. How he'll do that.
Oh, hold on a second. There's Trillion to Ace Austin.
Hey, Trey, you don't be a sore loser.
Out of the ring.
Keep it warm for me, because your days are numbered. And I'm leaving.
Championship match to Under Siege this Saturday.
Is the Impact World Champion, Josh Alexander. Emerged as champion after your match with Moose, and now we know that at
Long ago, I was stood here as X Division champion. I told you I was going to be the next face of this company. Might be scarred, bruised, beat up, but the walking weapon, the Iron Man, all those things I have earned along the... Last week, Ishii, I got your message loud and clear, and I want you to show the world why you're a legend in this business. With the face of this company, the man that's going to slur on Earth.
As I've said it before, somebody certainly here in the Knockouts division.
Ladies and gentlemen.
It's a question I ask every single time, Masha. And we are about to find out. Person altogether, but, you know, I feel bad for Damaris.
I feel bad.
Two big championship matches, of course, this Saturday at Under Siege. In fact, plenty of knockouts are worried about what Masha Slamovich is.
That's been put in front of her. And it's with this absolutely. And it's not simply the fact that she has been undefeated. It's the manner. Because that's how quickly she can turn this thing around. Every second is going to be much longer. Awesome out there. This one went just like all the others.
Masha Slamovich.
I was calling you for weeks to align with me. Do you even know what this man is capable of? It took you 5 minutes to beat BSK. I was there. But that, Upinder, was just... Upinder! I am the lion!
Violent by design. We're gonna do, boys. You got 2 days left.
as tag team champions. Huh, y'all? Where we go, we run the show.
Yeah, where we go, we run the show. You heard the contenders for the tag team
Bring
title.
away, baby.
Yo,
Momentum, baby.
hey, just imagine versus VBD. You looking at the new
Is what champions look like. This is for the first time because you've wrestled teams, you've wrestled groups, you've by blood. You're brothers by circumstance. We're brothers. Now, this may not seem personal to you, but it's very personal. Our power and our control in an understage show you that this world does.
I cannot wait for Violent by Design here on Access TV.
The following tag team contest master, Chris Bay and Switchblade.
I always love seeing these two come out to a bay for the Bullet Club, and with good reason. How on fire.
And not good for Bullet Club as a whole. Bay ran into Eddie Edwards. Meanwhile, the Good Brothers were tied up in the 8-team elimination challenge. 5-on-5 match of Bullet Club against Honor
in the greater Cincinnati area. But right now, they got another tag.
And a reminder, we hope you'll join us in a little interest brawl. Tickets are on sale right now at Impact Wrestling. Challenge match. They were beaten in a heck of a stanza.
That was probably one of the most intense back and forth periods. Rebuild, I should say, some of that momentum.
Well, they want to do it earlier on this evening. He was saying that he fancies Matt Cardona's digital
for Brian Myers, and Willie Mack and Rich Swann were just kind of get-to-able digital media world championship matchup. I think it's this.
And Morrissey, they teamed up to put Matt Cardona through a table in the midst of that. So here we go. It's the tag team divisional here in Impact Wrestling. We talked about it this Saturday. Violent by Design defending the Impact World Tag Team titles against the
Briscoes returning to the Impact Zone.
I gotta say, the energy of the Briscoes. Tag made, in comes Willie Mack. Ever since great double team there. Willie Mack legal into the cover.
Puts in, it kind of motivates the rest of the crew. And speaking of shiny new toy, that's
sort of all out last week between the Bullet Club and Honor No More. I think it's just a matter of time.
Both former champions in their own right, all across Impact on that tag team gold as well.
Oh, knee right to the spine. Uh-oh. Oh, throat
from the Bullet Club here.
And inside the ring, Weissman, the illegal member of Bullet Club, to tee off on
lessons from Jay White, the catalyst of
through the dirty work. Not that Bay doesn't. I think these actions here by Jay White especially are because of the struggles he had, especially
who he is today. Didn't become the best professional wrestler of New Japan Pro Wrestling by digging down on his past. He looks forward.
Very smart, whether you like it or not, from Bullet Club.
It works! But until it finally backfires, Curtis
trying to get to Willie Mack. Sends away Chris Bay.
Really wants this tag to Willie Mack.
And he's the tag. Swann has been...
But beautiful move there by for Rich Swann.
Swann's got no one it's like. Getting between Swann and Mack.
Oh! For the last several minutes for Rich Swann, just trying desperately.
Two former X Division champions here. Mack and Bay. Willie Mack taking his time.
Don't sleep on the Bullet.
Oh! Levels Shane Bay.
Hammer down, baby.
The Samoan drop. And butter. Cover on Bay. Oh, and a kick. And now Chris Bay finds himself in the wrong. Whoa!
I was gonna say,
launched by Mack. No more looking on, doing a little scouting in regards to
that Jay White often used to set up.
Boom! Pins Mack.
Here are your winners, Chris Bay.
Do things, but it's methodical. The strategy is it's Honor No More. King and Bennett, Maria Kanellis out here.
And speaking of which, the cavalry is making their presence known. And now for Bullet Club are the Good Brothers.
Remember, Priest.
And we still have a 5-on-5 war. And
that was too sweet.
showed up to drop the Gorillas of Destiny, laying them out. WGP U.S. Heavyweight Champion Tanahashi. And Okada sending a message to everyone in New Japan.
Honor No More believes Impact Wrestling belongs to and Under Siege.
Havoc is just another non-factor. I'm not scared of Havoc. I mean,
to haunt
you. Nope.
You belong to us now.
You're mine!
I've learned a lot of lessons, and not just for Impact Wrestling, but for Ring of Honor. Sent packing off to jail, crying with the broken
about my return. But she doesn't realize that she doesn't belong in history. First time I won this was in August of 2000.
The other way around. The champion makes the championship.
I made it possible for you to become Reina de Reinas champion.
Needs me to have the Reina de Reinas championship.
Siege, Diana, we'll find out who the real champion is.
Lost her Ring of Honor Women's World Championship last night on AEW Siege.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest scheduled
also this Saturday at Under Siege in the great bitter Steve Maclin crawls into the ring with his to prove a point that he and not his opponent. Her obstacle at one point put in front of Alexander. Now Scott D'Amore doing his.
But when that announcement was made, be someone who was coming off of a big win at Rebellion, which nobody had a bigger night than Steve Maclin, one of the biggest victories.
He can say that he beat Jay White and Chris Sabin in the same. That's the way it's going to look in the record books.
That's a triple threat match for you, but right now,
just Rebellion for Ishii, his win against Jonah, but also.
And when will this streak stop? The blows keep raining
to the Japanese style, and Ishii runs him over.
Dawn on me until this moment, but that there's somebody on Strong Style. Steve Maclin is almost a perfect
prove a point tonight. Ishii trying to build momentum towards his matchup. Now we are first time competing on Access TV, and these two are picking up where they
lose in the center of the ring, but now it is Ishii who gets the better of the exchange.
At Under Siege has got to get through Maclin first.
Maclin has said, even though it was Ishii who was named the opponent for Josh Allen into that spot, it's got to potentially put him in that championship.
How worried does Chris Sabin have to be about Maclin come this Saturday?
And since then, he's just gotten better.
He was out of vendetta against anybody who doubted him. As part of Team Impact, Macklin's hand and welcome him to Team Impact. So there's plenty of still in it. Just 2 days, we'll see how much damage Maclin is able to do right now.
Look, there's Josh Alexander, who actually himself has numerous matches.
And think about the pressure that's on every Impact wrestler right. And Sunday, June 19th. Impact Wrestling returns Hack Wrestling. Everyone wants to be a part of that night. Everybody wants. Tickets are on sale now at ImpactWrestling.com right now.
Right now has been in pretty firm control.
Right from Maclin, but the frustration has got to be there.
For that Saito suplex, Maclin fighting it off.
Maclin wanted a big and a belly back suplex.
Opening.
Alexander, and you're seeing the way Ishii just keeps coming and coming.
He's out, and then the next second, he stands and he.
Oh, and Ishii in strong. Ishii bulldozes through. Now Ishii, Macklin to defeat Ishii, shoulders down. Ishii tonight, Boston Crab.
Right in that center of the ring for the Impact World title. It puts him in that conversation. It puts
Macklin's had a very pinpoint attack in this match. Ishii so close. Is Ishii gonna tap?
Small thing, but that's the second time Ishii's had to go to the ropes. And he does not want to have to go to the ropes. He just wants to fight you to get free.
Clothesline. Ishii.
Of Ishii.
German suplex. Oh no!
But how close? Rebellion, and then putting down the #1 contender to the Impact.
Ishii keeps his weight down, thinking about the brain. And now Ishii measuring Macklin, the brain buster. Ishii in the same conversation as Ishii and Alexander's title match, however, under siege against Josh Alexander.
The Stone Pitbull should in Impact doesn't matter.
Egger, you can't be so submissive. You need to be more dominant. That's what you came to Swinger's Dungeon for, to get whipped into shape.
No, I never really got that far.
I don't know, Swing. I don't think that's going to make me very popular in the locker. Here, take this. What's this? Get on. Oh, yes.
A huge weekend in just 2 days. This Saturday, May 7th, live for Siege.
And in that show, we are going to get some incredible matchups in Chris Sabin. Also, it is 5-on-5 faction.
Arena's champion, Taya Valkyrie, must defend her
line as Trey Miguel has invoked his rematch.
Ace-Man must defend her title against Havoc of Decay. And also, Tomohiro Ishii, who's been a role here in this company, went under siege.
But up next on New Japan Pro Wrestling, Hada defends the title against 2022 New Japan Cup winner.
Jonah, they're ready for you.
Remember, for the last 24 hours, no light for this monster's submission in the center of the ring. Anything. And this brutal rivalry can. Decision for this match has to happen inside the ring, but there is. Back zone. Monsters Ball is underway. We can honor no more. Jonah has got to be wondering himself.
And right now,
oh my God, on the edge of the stage.
No way.
Jonah able to prevent PCO. Oh! Must be a winner determined inside the ring via pin.
Is completely up to your own twisted, violent imagination.
In the last few weeks, you saw how vicious he can be in Chicago.
So, the top dog for a reason. There is nobody. I've never seen anybody take destruction and keep on.
This is the 50. Well, the steel chair to the spine of Jonah as this brutal match. Monsters Ball, a match made infamous by the Lennon. Oh!
One of the many matches that put.
And Jonah, if anything, we certainly unlocks something in the twisted mind.
An air of confidence, because he knew how badly he could beat his opponent that has thrown the top dog for a loop.
Oh, God. Stop.
You have to imagine his plan was to come crashing down. And what is PCO thinking?
Oh! Oh, wait a minute, look at that. It's a hammer to the head and the neck of PCO. And Jonah, who's taking a shine.
These guys at this point got to watch where they're looking, and yet it continues to be used as a tool for agony.
PCO just keeps moving forward. It is insane.
Jonah builds up ahead of Sting.
Oh, just through his 300.
Ring, but look at PCO still stirring, still
Saturday. The entire Impact Zone right now is under siege. Thanks to
two opponents who better epitomize what Monsters Ball.
Jonah. Oh, God!
Falling first into that ladder, which is now a bent and mangled.
Jonas pulling out the lumber here at Poughkeepsie. I mean, it is outrageous that PCO's even writhing around.
Whatever he has to do to put the freak away.
Under siege live this Saturday in the greater Cincinnati area. Then we're. Oh my God, up on the shoulders. PCO able to get back inside the rope. Oh, and a straight headbutt by the top dog.
That might have
keeps on fighting. Lays into Jonah. Oh, and a DDT into the
flattened.
And somehow Jonah standing. It's not human, but his body on the line. Spills Jonah. And Jonah along the apron now.
And PCO. Oh, and top, look where Jonah is splayed.
Animator! Look here, the angle here. The man reanimated by Vincent. Leg drop across the throat.
Through the air so many times in one match. Destruction.
PCO setting up the steel chair in the corner, but first.
A little bit of construction on his way.
Messed up right now and head first into the steel chair. Oh! PCO, how is he standing?
Because he's not human. That was like a spine meet spine situation. Look at.
He can't believe it right now, but he knows the rising ability.
Bad news in a pro wrestling ring. I don't even have to tell you.
Bomb into the tax.
Oh, getting pins in his hands.
Back to the drawing board.
Going up.
Of the thumbtacks all over the back of the arm. Oh, went for the sledgehammer to Jonah. Jonah stopped him. PCO out of the ring. Oh, with the sledge. PCO.
Reanimated. Back from the dead.
Tonight we added to the 18 years of carnage.